Hey YouTubers, Mike Borders with the Mike Borders channel. Thank you for watching. If your washing machine just threw a TE error code, it's possible that your thermostat or thermistor has failed. In this video, we're going to show you how to gain access to it, inspect it, make sure that it is plugged in, the wiring that goes into it is not harmed, melted, or frayed. And we're also going to show you how it connects itself to the actual heating element on the LG model. If you've got a different model washing machine, it's possible that your thermostat or thermistor is located in a different location. Let's take a look. Here we are at the washing machine and we need to gain access to the actual heating element. Safety first, always cut all electrical power to the actual machine. Next, turn off both hot and cold water supply to the house. Because mine is a stackable unit, I have a bracket here, 2 Phillips screws on the back side. Take those off, remove this bracket. Next we have to shift this whole top back, and by doing that, on the bottom a Phillips screw, right there, you only need to remove the bottom Phillips screw. Screws are removed and then you can just shift this back. Notice the gap. Next, your detergent door, be careful, it might leak a little bit. This little tab here, push in and you can pull this detergent door out. There are Phillips screws here that you will remove. After shifting this entire piece back, go ahead and remove it completely. With the cap off, you can see the entire inside of the actual washing machine and all of its parts. Next thing, Phillips screws, one and all the way over here. Go ahead and remove those. One last screw in the top left corner here. Go ahead and remove that. Since we are here, to go ahead and disconnect these 2 electrical connection points because we are going to pull this face off. Be careful as you pull this faceplate away. You will maneuver these electrical wires because those come with the faceplate through a hole. Faceplate is now removed, and down here you will see additional Phillips screws. Go ahead and remove all 5. Hop down to the lower portion of the washer and carefully pinch those, remove that, and you've got a Phillips screw here. Go ahead and remove that. Remove this rubber hose from its mount and pull this plastic casing right out. Next, remove that Phillips screw. Let's go ahead and open up the door, and on the back side of the rubber seal there is a locking ring, as you can see in there. Be careful, you don't want to rip this. If you use pliers to pry this little ring off, do not harm this seal. Make mental note of where the actual spring connection point is. In our case, it's on the lower portion of the ring. Go ahead and remove the seal. Be advised there is a connection point here, and just move it inward toward the tub. Next, I want to point out 2 Phillips screws. These are what secure the door locking mechanism part, and if we just took those off, this part will fall down to the floor on the inner portion. We do not want that. So come up top, and that is the door switch locking mechanism unit there. Go ahead and remove that electrical connection point. At this point, the entire face is disconnected, and you can slowly rotate it on its lower hinges and pull this whole front face off. Front cover plate is completely removed. Here's the washer bowl, here's the bottom portion. Come up underneath the actual tub, and there's the heating element. And I want to focus on this part right here, this electrical connection point. That is your thermistor or thermostat. You want to make sure it is properly connected and secured, as well as all the additional wiring and ground wiring is secured on the heating element. And at this point, it's important to notice that the thermistor that's connected to our heating element model will completely come out when we remove that entire heating element. It is connected, and when you order the new part, and I mean the entire heating element, you will get the entire heating element as well as the thermistor or thermostat. There are some models that have the option of buying the actual thermistor separately from the heating element. However, our model, you do not have that option. If all that checks out, now you want to do a thorough inspection of all the wiring. Try to locate any signs of stress in the wiring, whether it's melted wires, frayed wires, or any portion of the wire that has been harmed. And after you complete a very thorough inspection of all the wires, all the connection points, and everything is in good operating condition, it is now time, unfortunately, to focus on the actual heating element itself and replace that heating element altogether. That's it. Hope the video helps. Do us a favor, below the video you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely go to your settings, turn on your YouTube notification bell. Once you do that, every video that we upload, you will be notified. You will be able to stay up to date with us, and that will be awesome. Thanks again.